Yeah, get my butt up, you know, on the way to the slave ship, you know. This is what you gotta do to survive in this world, you know. You gotta fuck it. There we go. Got that loop. You gotta do this and that. Man. About these shorts off of Amazon. I hope they yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. Making sure they don't look too stupid, but they don't have to work. You know, everybody want to wear their shit small these days, man, but I can't do it. That's all them. That's not for me. Can't do it. Can't do it. Nope. Sorry. Right. Oh no, my sinus is messed up this morning. Just a view. Fucking sinuses. Hey. Always something. There we go. Oh, every time I come outside, that motherfucking dog, I tell you what. For no motherfucking reason. Barking at everything. You walk past, you drive past. Then you shut that motherfucker up. That's the fuck they need to do. It's like o'clock in the morning, that motherfucking dog. Shut that motherfucker up. That bitch in the house or something, man. Oh, man. Yeah. World Boxing News would do an article in 2023 about Dillian White saying Wilder got knocked out inspiring by Klitschko. You know, code of the I don't know quite words he said or whatever, but I just find it real interesting that they made that fucking article. Like that shit was said in 2021 by Dillian White, I believe, and it said knockout was like 2013, 14, or 15. I mean, folks are getting pretty out of hand, man, with their articles, dude. It's like, I know there's nothing to fucking really talk about, but god damn, are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Like, you're gonna really do an article on that? Like, of all the things to talk about. And then, you know, even for World Boxing News to even make the article, you know, the thing about that is, yeah, it could have happened. It could be true. You know, Dillian White, you know, could be telling the truth. But, you know, out of, like, when I look at the heavyweight division, right, and I look at Dillian White not getting knocked out in sparring code will be a fucking miracle. Will be a fucking miracle. Not if that not happening would be a miracle. Because you know what? Maybe that's the reason why. So you got to drive like 15 miles an hour next to the school, man. Normally shit's 25, but they need to make that shit 25, man. And this ain't a road that kids really be walking on anyway. So like, they don't even walk on this fucking road. So yeah, but you know, when you look at it, yeah, I could have went. But when I look at it, you know, that's probably the reason why Dillian White performs the way he performs in the ring. You know? That's probably why he performs like that in the ring. He don't actually have decent sparring partners in there with him. You know? Because if he did, you know, he wouldn't be getting knocked out like people like Alexander Povetkin, you know, people with gout. And then another thing that's funny is Frank Warren coming out and saying like they don't have, like, the Saudis or whoever don't have no money for the AJ and Wilder fight, or Wilder and AJ fight. How would he know that? Like, how would Frank Warren of all people know that? You know, it's quite funny. Like, this is the second time that I noticed that Frank Warren is in Deontay Wilder's finances. You know, God bless Frank Warren's heart. I wouldn't put money as being the major factor for this fight's not happening, because whether or not the Saudis have the money or not, whether or not they have the money or not, there is a lot of money in that fight. Whether or not it's in the UK, whether or not it's in the US, there's loads of money in that fight, and from front end to back end, loads of money in that fight outside of the Middle East. So for Frank Warren to say that is funny. You know what I'm saying? I think my reasoning would be, if the fight didn't happen, would be because the AJ didn't sign the contract. That would be mine. AJ not signing the motherfucking contract. You know, the dude has been, as far as I'm concerned, has been ducking Deontay Wilder for years. And I wouldn't say it's because he knew he was going to get knocked out, but I would say it's because I'm talking about AJ. I think he would have took the fight, but I think that he's too busy listening to Edward Hearn and shit like that, when he could have just made it happen, and we could have got this shit over with. But Edward Hearn, I figured they knew that they didn't want the burst the bubble yet. You know, they didn't want to fight the guy. That's just what it is. I mean, I don't know what we're supposed to do about it or anything like that, but come on. What are you going to do if somebody doesn't want to fight you? You know? And then we got this whole, this is just me, man. I'm not watching that Logan Paul fight. Anything with them Paul brothers, if it ain't a real boxer, I'm not watching it. Okay? That Tommy Fury, he's a disgrace too, because it's all money. I don't see why anybody in their right mind would pay for a pay-per-view, pay to watch that shit. The only reason why you should be watching it is to watch the real boxers on the undercard. And that's just point blank period. That's why you don't see me talking about these fights. You know what I'm saying? I think the only guy, this is just my opinion, I think the only person coming from, not back to, but coming from MMA to box, that's actually fucking training properly, that's actually trying to win, as far as I'm concerned, is fucking Francis Ngannou. That's the only dude I can say. I don't want to hear no about old boy who got in there and got slumped. He didn't take that shit. He thought the shit was sweet and got fucking embarrassed. He thought it was sweet. This is the only dude that's taking it fucking serious. You know what I'm saying? But like I'm saying, man, you will not catch me having a whole live stream, a whole video about those guys. You know? I think that Tyrone Woodley is who I was talking about. I think that it's just a money grab. Tommy Fury ain't got that many fights, but look what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Look what he's doing. Come on, man. It was funny. Somebody on Twitter was like, oh, Clarissa Shields was like, oh, I'm going to look the guy up who Logan Paul or whoever his name is fight next. And I was like, look him up for what? He's a UFC fighter. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to fucking happen? What is the levels of expectation? He's fighting somebody nobody don't even know. Don't even know. Imagine being a grown ass adult. Damn. You watch that shit. Imagine being a who watches boxing once or twice a week for that shit. That's absurd. They're gonna keep doing it because the motherfuckers keep paying for it. They're gonna keep doing it. And John Fury, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna keep it 100. Right? When Ali Bashir got knocked out and everybody started calling his ass uncle and dick riding and shit, I told him. I told y'all that you can't sit up over there and talk shit to people and think that somebody's gonna give you a fair one. I don't care what age you is. Whatever age you is, there's somebody willing to stoop fucking low. When you go no, like old boy said, they go nasty. And when Ali Bashir got sent to the motherfucking hospital, all y'all want to act like saints and shit, calling him uncle and shit. Don't even know this man. I told y'all, these people up over here that's talking shit, flipping tables and stuff like that, one day somebody's gonna fucking hurt John Fury and people gonna be, oh, I'm disgusted. How can you hit an old man and this, that, and the third? He was asking for it. I'm sorry to say it. It shouldn't happen. People should keep their hands to themselves. I'm a firm believer in that. It shouldn't happen. But when you run your motherfucking mouth and somebody comes to collect, hey, I'll put 2 and 2 together and see why it happened. It didn't just pop out of nowhere like you weren't doing nothing. You did something, and somebody went nasty and knocked your ass out. And it ain't no fair ones on these streets. Everybody know that. Yeah, some pussy ass shit, but I gotta keep it 100. It's not like Ali Bashir didn't help the situation, and I guarantee you somebody's gonna hurt that fucking man. John Fury's gonna do that shit. Somebody's gonna fucking hurt him. What are you fucking hunking at me for? I probably know him. It's all good. Somebody's gonna hurt that motherfucker, and I hope it's on live TV, so I can see it. So I can see his tall ass go timber. So I can fucking see it. Cause I sure do want to. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I really fucking don't. Cause it's going to happen. Imagine this fucker coming up over here doing that shit. And then he got to walk backstage. Imagine that motherfucker doing that shit up over here in New York or Los Angeles or Texas, and he got to walk backstage, flipping tables and acting like that. Damn, that every morning she on. Ooh, that girl fine. Ooh, woo, woo, man. Girl, fine. Oh, little shouty. Should have stopped it. I should turn around and go get gas. I'm fucking around. Fuck. I ain't about to be late for work. Oh, that's the homie right there. My little neighbor. Yeah, man. I mean, I hate to say it. I mean, that's what happens, man. You can't go. Somebody's gonna stoop to your motherfucking level. You know, and then he's gonna come out there with this fake ass apology. That's just who I am, motherfucker. No. What did you on steroids or something? You taking too much testosterone pills or something? Like, what the fuck? Fuck wrong with you? Fuck wrong with you, man? Like, you alright? You on cocaine or something? Because, come on, man. Like every fucking fight, he makes it about himself. Every fucking fight, he makes it about himself. He has to be in the light. You know, taking off his shirt, flipping tables and shit. It could have been a publicity stunt. It could have been. But come on, y'all. I'm not into like the WWE theatrical is freak shows around here, doing promos and scripts like it's WWF. You know what I'm saying? That's the last thing we need. That's the last thing. But I'm fucking embarrassing. You know, just looked embarrassing. Like, I'd be ashamed if I was that dude. It just looked a hot mess. Just looked sick. Like, every time a boxer got something to say, spot. This one spot is like, it's just fucking horrible. It's like they have something over here. Give me 1 second. All right. Morning. Yep. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, like I was saying, like the dude couldn't live through this shit. He couldn't do it when he was young because he was too busy getting knocked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I mean, maybe he's it's his time to shine now, you know, through his son. You know, that is what it is. You know, that's each his own thing. I couldn't do it, man. Go and do your thing. You know, be your son's hype man. This whole so-called Fury clan, which is a disgrace. The only solid Fury that I seen get on TV was Peter. That was the only solid Fury that's out there that I know of. It's Peter Fury. And it's kind of strange because he don't fuck with y'all. He don't. That's kind of, ain't that kind of funny? Ain't that kind of funny? Like, is John Fury really the head of the Fury clan? Or is it Peter? Because Peter is the only one to act like he got a lick of fucking sense. He don't go around fucking poking at people like these big dossers. Think about it. He's gonna think about it. Why would you call a dude from Alabama from nothing, came from nothing, ain't got the best grammar in the world, right? You know, Wilder be making up fucking words, by the way. He be moving around a few fucking syllables and shit, making up his own goddamn word, bruh. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it, but I'll be like, goddamn, I know y'all heard that shit. I know y'all, that's not a fucking parking spot, homie. These motherfuckers. He making up words, man. But I was surprised, because the way he be making up words, the way Wilder be making up words, I was really surprised that he could pronounce spinal bifida. Because I was like, oh shit, here it comes. Here it comes. And he did that one right, but that boy he making up words. I'm a Wilder fan, but shit, you gotta, I call it out as I fucking see it, man. I'm not a fucking dick rider. I call it as I see it. You know. That part with shit. That's decent. Y'all be acting like that mother. Y'all acting like y'all don't hear that shit. Oh, I heard it. I be hearing that. She be making up all kind of words. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later.